She walked onto the stage with the kind of smile that could light up half of Los Angeles, and for a moment the whole room felt a little warmer. Elizabeth arrived like someone who had just sprinted through a dream, excited, dazzled, and trying very hard to remember how to breathe. And honestly, who could blame her? When you walk into a room and realize your favorite baseball heroes are standing right there, your heartbeat becomes its own little drum solo. She wasn't trying to act cool. She wasn't pretending she casually bumps into athletes like that every Tuesday. No, she was glowing with real, unfiltered joy, the kind of joy you feel when life surprises you in the best possible way. She confessed that she watches nearly every Dodgers game during the season. She even signed up for a whole cable package she didn't need, purely for one channel. That is dedication wrapped in love, wrapped in please don't raise my bill again. And when she told the players that she had yelled encouragement from the stands once, well, she immediately clarified she meant supportive yelling, not the angry kind. The moment came out sideways, but her heart was in the right place, and you could see how much she adored every one of them. Then she revealed something even more surprising. She had never really been a fan of anything before. Not as a kid, not as a teen, not even as an adult, until the Dodgers came along. It wasn't about the stats or the scores. It was about feeling connected, feeling part of something bigger, feeling alive in a way she didn't expect. And that hit her like a romantic comedy plot twist. Suddenly, she understood what fandom felt like. The butterflies, the loyalty, the frustration, the celebration, all of it. She talked about how she watches the games at home, curled up on the couch, studying every expression on the players' faces, listening to every word from the commentators, absorbing every detail. It wasn't just entertainment. It was something she cherished, like a love letter she couldn't wait to open every night. And then came the real surprise. Fans of her work started giving her Dodgers gifts at conventions, homemade shirts, custom artwork, even a beautifully crafted crown inspired by her character but painted Dodgers blue with the team logo displayed proudly. It was creative, thoughtful, and honestly kind of adorable. And it made her realize the full circle magic of connection, how love for a team brought people together in the unlikeliest places. But the night wasn't only about baseball. She was there to talk about her new film, a romantic story set in the afterlife. In this world, eternity is not a quiet cloud or a place where you sit and think about your taxes. No, this eternity is playful, colorful, a little chaotic, a whimsical station filled with different worlds, each offering a different kind of forever. In the film, she plays a woman who lived a long, beautiful life. When she enters the afterlife, she discovers not just one person waiting for her, but two. Her longtime husband and the husband she lost too soon so many decades ago. Suddenly, she must choose who she wants to spend eternity with. And that choice becomes the emotional heartbeat of the story, equal parts funny, heartfelt, and deliciously complicated. The afterlife in the movie isn't gloomy or heavy. It's full of choices, full of possibilities. There's a world where everyone stays young forever, a world where people get to relive their happiest memories, a world shaped like a romantic dream, maybe even a world where die-hard sports fans can spend forever cheering for the team they love. The whole concept feels like a warm hug mixed with a laugh and sprinkled with mystery. Elizabeth described the movie as something sweet and spirited, something designed to make people smile. And hearing her talk about it, you could tell she meant every word. There was a spark in her voice, the kind you only hear when someone cares deeply about what they're creating. And then came the charming part. She started referring to the players she loves as the boys. Not the men, not the athletes, but the boys, with all the affection of a grandmother proudly cheering on her grandkids. The contrast made everyone laugh, but it was genuine. That's just who she is. A little dramatic, a little sentimental, and full of heart. She talked about how happy she was for their championship wins, how much joy the team brought her, how exciting it was to witness their growth and their stories unfold season after season. She wasn't praising them like a celebrity, she was cheering like someone whose soul had finally found something to root for. And as she spoke, something became clear. This wasn't just a fun conversation. This was a story about discovering passion later in life, about finding connection where you least expect it, about realizing that fandom, just like friendship, laughter, or love, can wake up parts of you that you didn't even know were sleeping. Her new movie celebrates love that lasts beyond time. Her passion for her team celebrates love that grows stronger with each season. Both stories reflect something universal. We're all searching for something to believe in, something to celebrate, something that makes us feel part of the world rather than just walking through it. And that's what makes Elizabeth so lovable. She wears her heart on her sleeve without apology. She's not afraid to be excited, not afraid to be overwhelmed, not afraid to show joy. And that joy is contagious. If her movie captures even a fraction of the warmth, humor, and humanity she shared on stage, then audiences are in for something special, something heartfelt, something that reminds us how sweet it is to love deeply, cheer loudly, and live passionately, whether here or in whatever eternity waits for us next. And as the curtain falls on this story, there's only one thing left to say. If you want more stories that make you laugh, make you feel, and brighten your day a little bit, then stick around because the adventure is just getting started.